Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are dreaming about pursuing a PhD in a vibrant European setting, then you are in the right place. Today, we are diving into the amazing scholarship opportunities at the University of Luxembourg. Stick around to find out how you can kickstart your research career with financial support. As we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more awesome content. The University of Luxembourg offers a wide range of PhD programs that cater to a variety of interests, from cutting edge computer science to in depth humanities research. There's indeed something for everyone. And so, if you're looking at computer science, if you're looking at life sciences, social sciences, law, and humanities, then you are definitely looking at the right university with a strong emphasis on interdisciplinary collaboration. You will find yourself surrounded by innovative thinkers and groundbreaking ideas. So, whether you are a tech savvy or a budding social scientist, you will feel right at home at this university. Now, let's get into the juicy part, scholarships. The reason why we are all here, the reason why we keep sharing these videos, because we want more people to get access to these scholarship opportunities. So, the University of Luxembourg offers several fantastic funding opportunities to PhD candidates. University scholarships, which are for high achieving students and come with a monthly stipend plus tuition coverage. Who doesn't want to get such kind of a scholarship? Research project funding. If your research aligns with ongoing projects, you could secure funding directly from those initiatives going on within the university. And so it's a win-win situation. External funding. Don't forget about external funding options. Many organizations offer grants for talented PhD students, and the university encourages you to seek out such opportunities. And so today, I would like to explore some of these scholarship opportunities that are available at Luxembourg University so that you can see if these pique your interest. But if they don't, then you do well to actually share the video so that others can benefit from this particular opportunity. And so you can see that we are on open positions and we're going to go to open positions. And then from there, we are going to specify what we're looking for. So we are looking for positions for PhD opportunities and then PhD again, and then we will say search. And from there, we're going to go to the available opportunities. And so you can see all of them have got a fixed term contract. And so let's look at some of these opportunities and see what they are actually offering. Let's look at computer science. And so these are, you know, highlighting much more details here. And in terms of the particular contracts, they are actually offering a fixed term contract for 36 months. And this is extendable to up to 48 months if if required. And then you are going to be required to work for like 40 hours per week. And then you'll serve both as an employee and a student. And then you're going to have a job reference number, and your gross amount of salary is going to be 40,952 euros. And this is for you as a PhD student. And so they also offer some additional information about the application process. And that is something that you can explore, at your own time when you look through this particular website, which I will leave in the description box below this video. Now, I just wanted to show you that this package is attractive and you want to really consider it. And so, what about psychology? What's the situation looking like? Doctoral position in psychology. And so, if you come here, you again find that they're offering a similar contract with a gross amount of salary, you know, of for every year being around 40,952 euros. And again, they describe much more details about this particular opportunity, and it is within the Faculty of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences. Now, what about if you are interested in mathematics? So mathematics actually has 8 PhD positions, and here they give more information about, potential supervisors, because one of the requirements if you want to apply, you'll be looking for some of these potential supervisors. And then in addition to that, you can actually see that they also give the package of a similar contract, 6 months, and still extendable up to 48 months with the same gross amount of money being paid a year of 40,952 euros. And so you can see here, dear friends, that these scholarship opportunities are currently available at this university. And there's something from within the field of communication, and they are offering this, scholarship opportunity. And if you look at this also, it gives a similar contract with a similar, amount of salary being paid to the student who is going to be selected for such a position. Someone might be asking a question to say, okay, you've highlighted all these other, positions. What about in the field of educational sciences? So let's go there and see what they are offering. So similarly, they are actually offering the same contract of fixed term contract, 36 months, extendable up to 48 months, and then the same amount of salary being paid. Now, the question that comes to your mind then is, how do you apply to these scholarship opportunities, to any of these scholarship opportunities that have been shared? And that is what we're going to look at in the next section of this video. And so you want to stick around and follow through those steps so that when you come to this website and you begin to explore it, you know exactly what you need to do. And if you're liking this video, we would like to ask you to give us that thumbs up so that such an opportunity does not pass others by. And if it's not for you, we would also encourage you to please share this video, circulate it widely within the family network, within your work-related network, and indeed within the other social networks, because others can benefit from such an opportunity being shared by you with them. So, in case somebody has been asking themselves a question to say, how do you snag one of these scholarships? Here is a quick roadmap that I'm going to give you, which you need to follow if you are interested in applying to any of these opportunities. So, the first thing that you need to do is to identify a research area and supervisor. So, before applying, identify a research area that aligns with your interests and find a potential supervisor. You can browse the university's research units and contact faculty members directly, reaching out to faculty whose work aligns with your interests. Remember, a personal connection can be a game changer. The step number 2 that you need to take is to prepare your application. So to do this, you need to gather all your necessary documents, which typically include a detailed academic CV, a cover letter explaining your motivation and your research interests, copies of your academic transcripts and diplomas, a research proposal outlining your intended project, letters of recommendation. You will therefore need, in summary, a solid CV, academic transcripts, a comparing research proposal, and glowing letters of recommendation, highlighting what makes you stand out as an applicant. The third step, dear friends, is that you need to submit your application. So apply through the university's online application portal. Ensure you follow any specific instructions provided for the PhD program you are interested in. And so you can see that on the screen, there is a doctoral researcher position in educational science, and this is the position that I will use to demonstrate what you need to do if you want to apply to this particular university. So once you have gathered all your documents and you want to, begin working on your application, I'll show you where you need to click so that you can actually apply for these positions. And so once you have gathered all those documents, you submit your application. So you apply through the university's online application portal. So ensure that you're following all the instructions highlighted in the core for the applications. Then, in some cases, if you are applying for, a PhD position that might not have been advertised, and you want to apply for funding separately, you may have to apply for a scholarship, separately. So that is, if you are eligible for a scholarship, you may need to submit a separate application. All right. So this may require additional documents such as a personal statement, additional recommendation letters, any other documents specified by the scholarship guidelines. Now, in any of these two cases, you may be called for an interview once you have submitted your application. So, if shortlisted, you may be invited for an interview with the selection committee. And then after that, those who are successful at the interview and through the application process will be notified and provided with further instructions on how to proceed. So, for more detailed information, you may want to review the website for Luxembourg University on your own time. Otherwise, once you are called for that interview, you want to ace that interview. So some scholarships may require you to go through the interview process. So you have to be prepared to discuss your research and how that fits within the vision of Luxembourg University. Now, I would like to show you what you need to do if you want to actually apply to this university for the program in educational sciences as a demonstration. But the approach is pretty similar with all the other programs. And so you will go to where it says you can send this to a friend, or you can apply for the position yourself, or you can print a PDF so that you can look at it and just highlight to make sure that you meet all the requirements. And so to apply, you simply click on apply for the job, and you will find this application form which requests for personal information, requests, it has a questionnaire, and then it has got a CV requirement and other attachments, cover letters, and data privacy statement. And so you just come through here into the personal information portal, and you may start completing this by indicating who you are. Are you dear Mrs. Are you dear Mr. or dear MX? you know, and clear. And then your academic title there. Are you a doctor? Are you a professor? And then your first name, your last name, your email, and then your phone number or mobile phone number, and then your street, postal code, town, country where you currently are residing, your date of birth and your nationality. And then there's this questionnaire which asks about your qualifications, your languages in terms of language proficiencies that you may have, and then what would be your earliest start date if you want to actually get started with this position. What is your preferred communication language? What are your gross salary expectations? Eligibility to work? Do you have like a work permit or something? So that you may have to look into at so you can see here they are highlighting I am an EU citizen and therefore don't need a work permit for Luxembourg. I am non-EU citizen and will require a work permit for Luxembourg. So if they are impressed with you, definitely they will help sponsor this process so that you can move to Luxembourg. I am a non-EU citizen currently holding a work permit for an EU country and require a work permit for Luxembourg. I am non-EU citizen currently holding an authorization to stay and work in Luxembourg. And so you can see all that. And then there is an attachment required there of the CV. So they will require a CV attached and then other documents attached as well. So you can see all this, including the cover letter that I already spoke about in the area sections of this video. And then once you have all those pieces of information, you simply say, you simply read, the data privacy statement, and then you say, I agree, and then you submit it. So you would have applied for this scholarship opportunity in educational sciences. And so you can do the same for all the other opportunities. And so what do you now need to do now that you have received all these pieces of information? So what you need to do now is to ensure that you tailor your research proposal. So you make sure this proposal aligns with the university's research priorities. Show them how you can make a contribution to their current vision so that you can actually stand out, because that will give you a chance, to elevate your application. Network like a pro. So begin to attend academic events and workshops, connections that can open doors for you so that you can begin to learn more about opportunities such as this one. Stay organized even as you're working on your application, making sure that you have all the documents stacked nicely so that as you begin to submit, you're not missing out any important documents. So there you have it, dear friends. PhD scholarship opportunities at the University of Luxembourg. This institution is a fantastic place to pursue your research dreams, and they are here to support you, every step of the way. They are actually there to support you every step of the way, according to their website. Now, if you find this video helpful, give it that thumbs up, subscribe for more content such as this one, and share this video with your fellow aspiring researchers. We can't wait to actually see you scoop an opportunity at the University of Luxembourg. Good luck on your scholarship application if you are going to be applying to the University of Luxembourg. Thank you so much. Until next time.